Okay, so another meal prep video. It's one of the most common questions that I get asked if anyone's kind of interested in exploring a vegan diet or eating more plant-based meals is what do you eat? You know, can I have some recipes? What are your favourite foods? That sort of thing. So I'm going to prep a salad. When it comes to cooking, sometimes I plan what we're going to eat through the week. You know, if I'm really organised, then I do that, and I sort of have a vague idea of the main, particularly the dinner meals, of what we're going to eat. The vegan meal prep is something that I'm going to start doing this year for kids' lunch boxes as well, because that's what I find really time consuming and a little bit, you know, I'd love to have the mornings a little bit more freed up for fun stuff like going for a hike or a bike ride or doing a workout or something, but most of the time I find myself in the kitchen getting breakfasts and lunch boxes and stuff all prepped for the day. So yeah, I'm going to experiment with doing the vegan meal prep for lunch boxes and getting 2 or 3 days worth of food done in advance so that our mornings are more free for fun time. Yeah, so some days I do plan what we're going to have, and other days like today I just looked in the fridge. It's getting towards the end of the week. I do our market shop for all of our fruit and veg every Saturday morning at a local market where they've got beautiful local, mostly chemical free or organic produce, and it's really cost effective. It's really economical to get it there as well, because it's almost all of it is direct from the growers. So yeah, today's Thursday, so we're kind of getting towards the end of the week's shop, so I just looked in the fridge and tried to find everything that needed using up, and luckily it was all these things that actually go really nicely together in a salad. So I thought, great, let's make a salad, and that will be my dinner for the next couple of nights, and Ben will probably have some too. The kids aren't huge salad eaters yet, and so I haven't really pushed it on them so much, but I do find that if they're in the kitchen when I'm preparing a salad, then they're much more likely to eat some as we go along. So I try and engage them that way whenever I can, and then they're more likely to eat some raw veggies and salad veggies and fruits that way. So yeah, we had some wong bok cabbage, some bok choy, some capsicum, a little bit of shallot and carrot, cucumber, and some herbs, mint and basil that all needed using. So I'm just going to make a salad out of this and then make a really yummy dressing. So when it comes to salads, I really didn't like salad before I went vegan. It just wasn't something that I ever desired. And probably because in the past all of the salads that I'd had were either really boring or just really gross. Whereas now I've learned how to make a really good salad, and I enjoy them a lot more. And I would say there are a few tricks to it. You've got to have some great tools like a julienne peeler. I love my julienne peeler, and I'll show you why I love that in a minute. Cutting things up really fine or really small is another trick that I just find it, you know, it makes the salad prettier. It's a little bit easier to chew, and I'm more interested in eating a salad if it's not all big chunky bits of carrot and mushroom and stuff. And salads are one of the easiest things to prepare as well. You can pretty much just do what I've done, find everything in the fridge that you need to use, and then put it together. As long as it combines nicely, then you're going to end up with a good result. So I'm basically going to just cut everything as small as I can and then make a dressing. And the dressing that I'll put on this will be made from tahini. I'll put a little bit of miso paste in it because that gives it the really yummy umami flavour. So that sort of salty, savoury yumminess. I'll put a little bit of coconut aminos, which is like a sweeter version of the soy sauce without the MSG. And a little bit of lime juice, I think, as well. And so that's kind of a fairly typical sort of salad dressing that I would make to put on more of an Asian sort of flavoured salad. If I was doing a different kind of salad, like maybe something with some pear or cranberries or something in it, then I'd make something more using some orange juice and something a bit sweeter as the dressing. I do love using fruit juices like orange juice or lemon juice or lime juice as the base of a lot of my salad dressings, and by doing that you can eliminate a lot of the oil from your dressings as well, which is going to be healthier for you. And then as the source of protein and a little bit of fat in this, I'm going to cook up some tempeh slices to put on top. Some tempeh is awful. Like, I think that's one thing that turns people off being vegan or even trying a vegetarian diet, is that some tofu and tempeh can taste really horrible. You need to get good brands, and that's basically just down to experimentation and finding the ones that you like. And then you need to cook it properly as well. So tofu doesn't have hardly any flavour on its own, so if you just try and eat a slab of tofu, it's not going to taste that good. But if you marinate it in something, and it doesn't have to be marinated for that long, but if you at least toss it with some, we typically use either some coconut aminos or some tamari, and sometimes a little tiny bit of sesame oil, and that's pretty typical actually. A little bit of ginger sometimes as well. And so that's going to give it some flavour. And then I personally hardly ever fry tofu. I don't really like frying stuff. I don't like having to use a lot of oil. You can fry in stock or a little bit of water, and that will still get you some good results, but I just find it easier to put it in the oven. So the tempeh, you can eat that, it's already roasted, that particular brand. This is a local Sunshine Coast one, which is my absolute favourite tempeh. It's a gourmet roast and it's got lots of tempeh and ginger on it, and it's just delicious. But yeah, like I said, that's just kind of experimenting and finding what you like, because there's lots of horrible tempehs out there. So yeah, that one is just, I just warm it up a little bit until it's slightly crunchy on the edges in the oven. But the tofu, I like to either slice it up or cube it and bake it until the edges are a little bit crispy, but it's still soft in the middle. If you've got an air fryer, you can also do your tofu in the air fryer. That's another way of getting those nice crispy edges too. And if you didn't want to eat any soy, if you're still really soy phobic even after the last video, or if you can't digest it very well, then just use something else as the source of your protein. Try some chickpeas, or I'm going to put some Brazil nuts in this salad as well. So they're a great source of selenium, and yeah, you'll get some protein and good fats that way too. So I'm going to finish off this salad. That's probably a long enough video for today. I hope that helps. I hope that's given you some inspiration and ideas about where to look if you want to start eating healthier plant-based foods and transitioning more to a diet that's going to support your health and your wellness and your energy and your vitality and your longevity, and make your kids really happy and healthy as well. So many resources, don't think that it's not possible. I'll talk more in subsequent videos about how to change habits, eating vegan on a budget if that's one of your concerns as well. There's always a solution to a problem, you just have to go looking for it. Don't give up. And yeah, enjoy trying some new foods and new variety in your diet, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.